Hello, ladies and gentlemen between the ages of 5 and 106. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a story time video. Just basically going to be talking about my experiences with university, first year. It's tough because, obviously, I'm not trying to be unfair to schools or anything. Like, you should stay in school if you're a kid, don't get me wrong. But I haven't had a great experience with university, and it's just because of the virus and the pandemic. So I'm going to sort of go over my experience with how the whole pandemic has affected me, and how I think I've sort of been unfairly treated, and how I think they've done well. So anyway, I signed up for university after high school, and I didn't have very good grades. That was the first thing. I didn't have the best grades. I had good grades in the things I wanted to do. I applied for an astrophysics degree. I got a 90 in physics last year. So I was like, I felt pretty confident. A 90 should translate to a pretty good grade in physics. My maths should be pretty good. The only thing I did poorly in was English. I basically failed English. Well, not quite. I almost failed English. They boosted my grade and I passed with like a 50. And, the whole COVID thing, they stopped grading our classes about halfway through the semester, so I just didn't do the rest of the semester. So I didn't really have a lot of that information. The only class I did was physics. Because, whatever. It didn't count for anything. But then we go into university. I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I really hope we can go into school. I really hope we have this opportunity to actually do something for the first time in a few months, because COVID not locked us out, didn't have a graduation, didn't have any of that. But then they go, no, sorry guys, university's gonna be all online this year. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I guess I can do online school again for another semester. I don't really want to though, but whatever. And then I'm thinking, well, I don't want to pay $4,000 for online school, so I'm sure they'll do something, right? You can sign up for online colleges here in Canada. It's quite a bit cheaper. You probably can't get the same level. Well, the classes probably would have been the same, but you probably couldn't get the same, level, I guess, based on their opinion, of education. But I spent about $3,500–4,000 on fucking school. Right? I never went in. All my books never got opened because they never used the books in class. There was no attendance. There was no homework. The only thing that counted for grades was your tests. Right? So, there was no responsibility. There was none of this. And I consider myself sort of maybe a little lazy. You know what I mean? But motivated. I enjoy school for the most part. I like learning, right? Physics is super interesting to me, and math, I know it's crazy, but I'm good at it. But I ended up failing both physics and math. I only passed 2 classes out of the 6 I was assigned to. And then second semester I decided I'd drop a bunch of my classes, make it cheaper, make an easier workload. And yeah, it was the same stuff. In my one class, I had 2 tests worth 25% each, and then a final worth 50%. And that was it. There was no homework. There was no in-class time. All of the classes were pre-recorded. So I never bought the textbook. I never bought this or that. Anything else, I spent maybe 2 hours studying for my final, just reading through the slides on D2L, and that was it. And I passed the class with a 75. And I did the entirety of the class 2 days before each test, and then 3 or 4 days before the final, I spent the entire week just watching the entire series of Parks and Recreation, and then the day of the test, I read through the notes and then got a 75 on the exam. So the point I'm trying to make is, online school is stupid. At least for people who learn like me, and I'm sure there's people out there who can agree with me. Online school just didn't really cut it for me. And yeah, it's kind of disappointing, especially when I had to pay, you know, a few $1,000s for it. I felt like I was sort of ripped off out of that. You know, I had to take loans out. Now I'm broke. Well, I mean, I was always broke, but now I'm even more broke. So I've got to work. Instead of taking a year off last year and doing school this year, I now have to work this year to pay off all of the loans I took for my first semester. You know, and it happens. It's a decision. I was willing to pay the money, but the fact that now I've got to work just to pay for the schooling that I already did, that was terrible. I didn't get anything out of it, you know? It's disappointing. So I'm kind of upset with the system there. If you guys have any similar experiences or totally different ones with university or online school, just put it in the comment section down below, and while you're down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, it's free. You know, why wouldn't you? You know, just for me. But yeah, anyway, now that you guys have all liked and subscribed, because I know you will. But yeah, no, university was, I was looking forward to it. I was really excited for it, and now, you know, I'm gonna go work and hopefully pay off the loans. And then who knows? Am I gonna try again? Hopefully, if we're not online, I'll go back after my year off. You know, when we're all vaccinated, when we're all safe. Get your vaccinations, it's good for you. Yeah, and we just want to make sure we're all taking care of ourselves and each other. So if you're not vaccinated, you know, if you know people who aren't getting vaccinated, talk them into it. It's good for you, and you should. But yeah, gotta keep grinding, stay with school. But that's just my experience. I didn't like the online school environment. I felt like, you know, you're supposed to make friends in university. You're supposed to meet people, make friends, maybe go to parties, you know, do this and that. And I've been sitting at home doing nothing. I mean, occasionally there's, you know, homework that I'm doing. I spend most of my time learning things that I genuinely am interested in on YouTube or through, like, Curiosity Stream. I'm not sponsored. This video is not sponsored, by the way, so don't sue me, companies. Thanks. But, you know, yeah, I've been using a lot of these, like, educational videos or streams or documentaries and things like that to learn about things I'm interested in, and it's teaching me more than any of these online classes have. So yeah, I don't know, I really just feel sort of cheated by the system here, because I'm really broke and I haven't really learned anything. You know, I wouldn't care if I was broke and I had something to show for it. But it's the fact that I'm broke and I have nothing to show for it. You know, I didn't get barely any credits. I got 3 classes completed and an upgrading course, which was chemistry. So, you know, it's kind of interesting to see where it's all going. If hopefully I can go back to school in person and learn things. And if not, more YouTube content? There's, I'm gonna try and post at least one every week. Sometimes they'll be like, you know, when I say every week, I mean there's a 7-day span each week that I've got layered out. So if I post on, like, a Monday of one week, then I might post on the Friday of the next week, so it'll be like, you know, maybe a 12-13 day gap between. But I do promise I'm trying to post as much as I can, so please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to be notified when I've uploaded more videos. I'm going to be posting a lot of different things. This is a story time video. I'm going to be doing more gaming. I've asked a lot of you guys who I'm sure are watching, hello if you responded to my Snapchat, and if you're not on my Snapchat, that's fine. Go follow all my socials down below. My Snapchat's not there, but go follow my socials down below. You guys can always comment video ideas. I love video ideas. I love making videos, and I have a lot of interests, so if you have a video that you want to see and you're like, I wonder if we'll make a video about, I don't know, plants. Well, I like plants. So if you guys want to see a video about plants, I'll make a video about plants. I'm not gonna make videos that you guys don't want to watch, and I'm not gonna make videos I don't want to make. But if there's a video that falls in a sweet spot of you guys want to see it, and I want to make it, I'm gonna make it. So, like, subscribe, drop video ideas. Sorry if there's background noise, I think my brothers are being stupid. But yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Love you all.